with his game, there's nothing wrong with his game. But, you know, he throws a lot of bombs. He clipped me a couple of times, as you can see. Nice little shiner he gave me. But yeah, I don't really worry about what he's gonna do. I already had an idea of what he was looking to do. But you know, I worried about what I was gonna do. Go out there and execute my game plan. It was gonna be a good night. And I'm a pressure fighter. You know, I like to go forward. Put a lot of pressure on the guys, and hopefully they give me something, and I can capitalize on it, especially with my wrestling, and go from there with my funk jitsu.
You had a few opportunities throughout the fight to finish him via submission, but you ended up finishing him via punches. What were some of the things that he was doing that wasn't allowing you to finish him?
We were right by the cage, you know. I felt like I had that arm triangle in deep with my right arm. I was behind the armpit. I definitely knew I had it tight, but he did a good job using the cage and using it to block himself from going, all the way up from allowing me to get my head past his elbow and locking that in. But he's tough, man. He was there to fight the entire time, and I take nothing away from him. I just knew I just came out there and I was on a mission, and I felt like nobody's gonna take this away from me, and that's all that matters. Your confidence. That's your drive right there. That's everything.
You said fun jitsu, but that...
Oh, funk jitsu.
Funk jitsu?
Yeah, funk jitsu. Yeah.
You're very, very creative. Is that funk jitsu? Is that what that is?
Yeah, I like to do a lot of unorthodox things from my BJJ standpoint. Master Matt Serra, he's an awesome teacher, man. He shows us a ton of things, and it just adds into my arsenal, and I think it meshes in well with my wrestling. I'm a scramble style wrestler, a lot of funk stuff. I don't really do a lot of fundamentals, so the stuff he shows me mixed with that, I think it just makes an awesome style for anybody who's grab any type of style, man. I think it makes for a fun fight.
Can you talk about being in camp with Serra Longo? You guys got a bunch of awesome guys. What's that like? Who are you sparring with? Like, what are you getting out of that experience?
Man, I'm sparring with all those guys, except for obviously Weidman and Truck. But man, it's just awesome to be in that room. You have to be around it. These guys, they're comedians, man. I love it. It's nonstop jokes all the time. We were just making jokes at dinner last night, all day today, and it's just a good environment, good people to be around, and you know that just translates into good things.
They're always yelling and screaming. You can hear them. I could hear them from in here. Yeah. How is it listening to them, and are you the type of guy that like just follows the commands diligently?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely follow the commands. I know. Obviously, I see what I'm seeing, and I only can see so much from an outside standpoint. It's kind of like, you know, when you're watching your friend fighting on TV, or you just watch him random fight, you're like, oh, he should have did this, he should have did that. But you don't know what it's like when you're in the actual octagon and you're performing. So you definitely got to keep your eyes open and your ears open for those guys and listen to what they're saying, because they see something completely different from what you see. And then it's kind of like, oh, I didn't even realize that. And, you know, hopefully good things happen.
Seeing how they coach and that there's so much talent coming out of that particular camp, what do you think it is that's being done there that's creating such successful talent so far?
Man, it's got to be the water. It's got to be the water. Man, they're just good people, you know? Good people, homegrown talent. We all started from Long Island, and that's what it is. You got people that actually really care about you from the bottom up, coming up in the game, and I think when you have that much trust and belief in somebody, it only leads to great things, and I think that's what it is. It's like a family, you know. I moved back down home to Long Island and started working with these guys, and I feel like I've been here for my entire amateur and pro career.
How much does the MMA in New York situation bother you?
I mean, it sucks, but you know, what can you do? Hopefully they realize the Funk Master wants to fight in New York and all the other Serra Longo bad boys, so hopefully they decide to change that, because there's a lot of money on the table, boys, a lot of money.
How nice is to have such a high-level camp, you know, at your hometown? You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to relocate at all. You know, you have high-level camp where you're from.
It's awesome. When I was upstate training with the Team Bomb Squad boys, I would have to travel half hour to 45 minutes every day just to go train. And I mean, we had everything at the gym, but I had to travel a long ways. Now it's right in my backyard. I drive. I could wake up. Get up out of my house and leave at 6:50 and be there for 7 o'clock class. It's right around the corner, which is awesome. You know, save a lot of gas money. So it's cool. It's definitely good to have that right around the block. It's something you could definitely need to take advantage of, and that's what I'm doing.
After this win, where do you want to go from here?
I don't know. Let's see what Uncle Dana has for me. Hopefully he recognizes I'm going to be the next big thing coming out of this division. I saw TJ Dillashaw. He's a stud, man. I'm nowhere near that level yet, but you know, a couple more fights, and I think I'll be right there in those title talks.